This is how I upgraded my DNA this morning under my pyramid. Just stick around and I'll tell you exactly how it happened. So I was meditating under my copper pyramid, and I knew it was going to be a powerful one today, because sometimes I just get this instinct and I just know, and I set the intention. I wanted to carry on with my upgrades and my DNA, basically because I want my healing powers to get more and more powerful, and just so I can help people as much as I can. So what I did, started meditating, put my protection up as I always do. This way I know I'm getting communications with people that I need to, entities, whatever, my higher self, source. And what happened is my mum and dad came through. Now this has not happened to me for quite a while, and I actually felt the presence around the pyramid. Literally I could feel the energy, and I even put my hands outside the pyramid while I was sat underneath it, and I could feel my dad's hand and my mum's hand, and I could feel my finger running on a wedding ring, what I used to do when I was a child, and I could feel my dad's really big thick fingers. It was amazing, and they was there. And like I said, it's happened to me before this, but this time I knew this was something different. Then these other entities came into view, and it turned out they were my extended family. There was my other grandparents, my main grandparent, what comes through to me when I do these sometimes, and they told me that they are there, they are my team, and they're going to help me upgrade. Now I've got to this level where I'm ready, and they asked me again, and my higher self came through and said, are you ready for this next step in your journey? And I've said yes, like I've said many times before, on each part of this whatever journey I've gone through, I've always said yes, I'm ready, just let's do it. And I said to Source, I want to fulfill my destiny. So I was shown how the DNA is basically in another dimension, which is where we are, which is where my mum and dad were, and all the other entities there around us. And it's like in a bank, it's like in a DNA bank, and it's waiting there to come through to all of us when we're ready, when we ask for it as well. It's not something that happens without our permission or without our higher selves greater knowledge permission, let's say. And I said yes, I'm ready for the upgrade, and all my family, they came into a circle round the copper pyramid, and I could feel the swirling of the energy, because how I've created this pyramid, it's designed to bring up the energy from the earth. It's got a crystal apex on it. I've also created a tensor ring, 2 of them, and I've put them on the top of the pyramid. That's also concentrating positive energy, and I did that yesterday, and then today here I am having this experience. I don't think it's no coincidence I was guided to do that as well. So in this experience I could feel this information coming from this other part of me, like this DNA, this bank of DNA, what's waiting for us all to connect to when we're ready. And I could feel the energy coming into my body, and I could see visions of me in like a huge tent. It was like a huge white tent, and I was there healing people, but not just doing it like I do in my practice, just one-to-one. I was actually doing it to like, well, I don't know how many people there must have been at least 100 people, and I was healing them all at once. But not just healing them, I was showing them how it works, how I do it, teaching them how to do the healing. And this is the DNA upgrades I'm having and experiencing. And when I came out of the pyramid, by the way, when I wasn't meditating, I still carried on as if I was in a meditative state. I could feel this energy on the top of my head, my crown chakra, and I could feel it, and it expanded. It was like the full width of my head, and this hotness coming down, and I believe that's the upgrades, what we're getting. So first of all, I wanted to make this video just to let you guys know that I'm nothing special. All I do is meditate. Like I said, I have made myself this pyramid, what does help, but at the end of the day you don't have to. These are just tools. At the end of the day, it's what's inside you, it's your inner self, it's when it's the time is right for you to have these journeys, and for you to connect, and for you to upgrade yourself, it will happen. So if you sat listening to this video now thinking, well, I've tried this and it's just not happening, just relax, chill your beans. All that means is it's just not your time yet. You're not ready for the upgrades, whatever they are. You've not learnt your lesson, maybe whatever you're doing now. I mean, like I said, for me, I've been on this spiritual journey for a long time, and it's only like now I'm really getting these proper downloads, and I can feel it inside me. I can feel myself changing, and I can feel the power in my hands more. And like I said, I was shown this vision of me healing huge amounts of people. So if you're sat here and you're trying to do this and it's not working, just relax. You're on a journey. It'll happen exactly when it's supposed to happen. But all I can say is, if you want it to happen, the more you give permission to yourself, to your higher self, to bring this information through, when you feel that you're ready in this journey as well, in this 3D body, that does help, because at the end of the day, this information will not come to you until you are ready for it, or you ask for it, or you give it permission for it. Just do that. The only time that I think this energy comes through when you're physically not aware of it is when it's your higher self, when it's part of the journey that you've already arranged to do before you came into this realm, and then now it's just a time for that to happen. Because I do think a lot of times when we sleep, we have these upgrades and we have these experiences. We wake up, we don't necessarily remember exactly what happened, but we know something really happened, really powerful, and I think that's where some of these upgrades can come from. So basically, that's all I wanted to say today. I just wanted to let you know what happened to me under my pyramid, and how it's upgraded me. And this team have come in, and actually I can feel them now. They've told me they're with me all the time. So every time I'm doing a healing, this team's going to come in a circle around me, especially when I'm doing it under my copper pyramid, because Source once again did power it up today in an earlier part of this meditation before that happened, because I've been told by Source that if you power up this pyramid with Source energy, it's my energy, we're all Source energy, and connect it and empower it, that does make the healing more powerful underneath it. I tried this healing energy yesterday on my wife. She's got a problem with the shoulder, and I knew literally when I was doing it, we only had 5 minutes as well, and I could feel the powerfulness, what's going through this pyramid with the energy of what's being charged up with it, what's going through me as well, and actually did like sort of like a psychic surgery. And this was very visual, and for me, I don't always get mega visuals with the healing, but with this one I did, and actually was transformed into the shoulder and into the top of her arm where her bone is, and I was shown there was like this small, like I don't know what the word is now. I'm trying to think of the medical word. It's like a cushion. What cushion's between the shoulder, the rotary cuff, and the top of the arm. And I was shown this was wore out. And I was just given the information. Just put Source energy there. Create a sort of cushion of energy there, and that will heal your wife's shoulder. So I was inside the shoulder, and I was following these instructions and doing it like I was like a part of the energy inside it. And when I came out after a few minutes, my wife said she could feel this thickness of the energy around, and she could feel the power. And up to now, her shoulder has stopped because it's been clicking really badly the past like few days, and I did some research and found out it needs to be sorted out, because it could be a start of more problems. Sometimes I've found these problems seem to come in my way, and I fix it, and it's all part of our own journeys, with such it's helping me to learn how to heal better, helping my wife to get healed, obviously. So I'm just wanted to say that actually empowering these pyramids does make a big difference, and I felt that yesterday, and after today's upgrade as well, and as time goes by, I really can't wait to start healing more people. So I just wanted to say that, guys. Wanted to empower you, let you know we can all do this. Just give permission, get upgraded, and just chill out. Alright, cheers guys, love you all, bye bye.